Well, hello. Welcome to Tam's Tech Advice. I'm Tamara. Would you believe me if I told you that some INTJs never tap into their power? And by power, I do not mean abusing people, misusing people, stepping all over people, being a jerk to people. Nah, that's not the type of power that I'm talking about at all. I'm talking about their power to accomplish things that most people never do. They reach unfathomable achievements. They climb heights that even are taller than Mount Everest, to be honest with you. But some of them never accomplish that, and that's rare. Let's say that they are born impoverished. They're born with a single home. They don't have money. They don't get the best education. Let's say they have the opportunity, but they drop out of school because something is just not going right, or they just don't like school and they don't want to achieve. The people that can start off as deemed failures, as deemed at risk by society, unfortunately, the ones that have higher mountain to climb, if they are an INTJ, the likelihood of them overcoming the impossible is highly likely. That's what makes them so freaking unusual. You can put them in a family and the whole family struggles their entire life to succeed or to make it. And the one person that does is the INTJ. It's uncanny. You have no money to go to college. Nobody is telling you to go to college, and you do it. You don't have the support. These people are just born some type of genius. Warren Buffett said, "Someone's sitting in the shade today because someone planted a tree a long time ago." That is the INTJ. They're always several steps ahead. They're always doing innovative things that are going to benefit people and generations tomorrow. They have the courage, the guts, the strength, the stamina, the tenacity to figure something out that has never been done. You put them in a corner and they're going to find their way out of it. You drop them in the center of a maze, they're going to work their way through. You give them the impossible, they're going to conquer it. And that doesn't mean that they don't come out of that with scars. It's not even a "I'm gonna make it" mentality. They just see something. They understand that impossible only means that you haven't found the solution yet. INTJs know the secret of your future is hidden in your daily routine. My family can't afford for me to dress decently, so how can I figure out something business-wise? And then they start somewhere, and before you know it, they are powerhouses. Now, everybody's not going to be rich and famous and the best of the best and a multi-millionaire. A lot of these INTJs may be your everyday average people who had the odds stacked against them and they conquered them in a higher than average way. But then you can also look at some INTJs that started off below the bottom of the barrel and they become multi-millionaires. It's that inner system building mechanism, that high IQ, that genius, that hunger for understanding and intelligence makes them capable of doing way more than people who were just handed everything on a silver platter. Someone said, "Entrepreneurship is living a few years of your life like most people won't, so that you can spend the rest of your life like most people can't." I was listening to an INTJ talk about his business ventures from a very early age, from the age of 17, when he couldn't afford to buy clothes. He was so poor. He started working, and that led from one thing to the next thing, and the next thing you know, he had created some type of business, because, hey, invention is the mother of necessity, and now he owns several businesses. He's a multimillionaire. And that's just how INTJs think. And by the way, this guy with multiple successful businesses is only in his mid-20s. Yes, I'm living in poverty, but that is not my mindset. You have to have a very bright mind to do that, because when you're entrenched in poverty or you're trying to climb out of something, it's very, very difficult to do. It can be very systematic. it's hard. And unless you've lived that life, you don't fully understand what that takes to get out of it. And INTJs have the mindset to do that every single time and create things that will benefit not only themselves, but society at large. And INTJ is the reason why I wrote my 2 books. I'll put the link in the description box, but he told me, turn the TV off. You can do anything that you make time for. And I did it because he had written books and he also owned several houses. Helped to motivate me. I remember another INTJ who was flipping houses and in real estate and doing all of this amazing stuff, and she just said, I have this weird mind. She said that's the only way I can explain it. Like, I just have the energy to do and get things done that a lot of people do not have. So if you want to have a business mindset, I would highly recommend you study an INTJ and how they think and how they do things. You don't have to be them, but they definitely have a pattern of execution. So if you can meet one, follow what they do. It will help you. You definitely have to also learn how to deal with toxic people, which INTJs can be very good at as well. I wrote a book called The Workplace NaRCISSiST, which gives you strategies to deal with difficult people who will always try to block you and keep you from reaching the success that you deserve to reach in your life. So if you want to learn how to navigate around them, I'll put that book in the description box. Check it out. It's on Amazon by Tamara Zyon. And I will see you, my lovely friends, on the next video. So thanks for hanging out with me. Bye.